Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? I'm here with another music video review. Okay, now this just dropped about an hour ago on YouTube from Napalm Records, and it's from the band Cradle of Filth. Cradle of Filth is probably one of the most famous bands out there, involving black metal and gothic and symphonic metal. There's like a handful of bands out there like that. I mean, they're really well known, and they've been doing this for a long time, a long time. And with the lead singer Danny Filth. And he was in that movie Cradle of Fear, which I remember seeing too. Um, that was actually quite good. Anyways, this new music video is called White Hellebore, and once again it blends somewhat sexuality with graphic violence. The other one, Living Deliciously, was way more like that than this one. It's somewhat like that, and it involves as a take on the Black Dahlia murder, whereas it was named after a flower, and this lady right here was named a hellebore, which is a type of flower, white hellebore instead of black dahlia. And you see that she's passed on, and she is under a blanket brought into the medical examiner's office. And the one lady checks her, and then she leaves alone with this one guy who's a very troubled soul. And he takes off the cover, and you see that she has like these markings on her, and she's in her lingerie. And he goes to, like, put the toe tag on and stuff, and then he examines closely the markings that are put on her body, right? And he takes a scalpel, and then he tries to put those markings on his own body. And when it happens, it's pretty graphic. Though I don't know. I think some of these records companies have something that lets them get away with some of this stuff. Um, And whenever he does that, he sees he's on the floor dead, and then that girl comes to life, someone and leaves, and he puts them on. And then he's on the slab himself. I think the song's really cool. It's a neat idea. I like to take on the Black Dolly instead of Black Dolly White Hellebore. I think it's a neat video. Not one of their best, not as good as like Honey and Sulphur. Honey and Sulphur is one of my favorite songs of theirs. And of course, Babylon AD is really good too. But I did like this music video. I think Living Deliciously was better. Uh I guess I give it a 6.5 out of 10. It's not their best work, but I think it's still pretty. I think it's interesting enough to recommend. If you're into that type of movie, because I'm type of music. I'm a big metal guy. Well, I grew up in like the 70s and 80s. I love a lot of 70s and 80s music. 90s somewhat. But I'm more like in the heavy metal, but I like Devo as well. And there's lots of other great music out there that I enjoy. Some stuff is way overhyped. I was surprised how much I like Lady Gaga on that episode of Saturday Night Live. I think she really did a killer performance, and she's really impressed me over the years. But needless to say, I thought this was a decent video. I give it a 6.5 out of 10. Not a reigning endorsement, not one of their best videos, but I mean decent enough to at least mention it on this music video review. So I hope you like this music video review of White Hellebore of Cradle of Filth. So until next time, so until next time, everybody, please take care of my legion.